President of the United States.
The first full day of Donald Trump's presidency and a visit to the CIA, where he denied he'd previously criticized intelligence leaders, blaming instead the media, who he said were among the most dishonest people on earth. And that's not all he said had been misreported, questioning media estimates of the crowd at his inauguration.
We had 250,000 people literally around, in the little bowl that we constructed. That was 250,000 people. The rest of the, 20-block area all the way back to the Washington Monument was packed. So we caught them, and we caught them in a beauty, and I think they're going to pay a big price.
The size of the crowd is a very odd thing to try to challenge. The inauguration was filmed and recorded by literally thousands of TV crews and photographers. And it's pretty easy to compare with President Obama's first inauguration in 2009. Remarkably, President Trump also said reporting of the weather during his inauguration speech was fabricated. I was there, we filmed these pictures. I watched the rain come down during the speech, but the president said that didn't happen.
God looked down and he said, we're not going to let it rain on your speech. In fact, when I first started, I said, oh no. First line, got hit by a couple of drops. And I said, oh, this is too bad, but we'll go right through it. But the truth is that it stopped immediately. It was amazing.
Good evening.
The Trump administration clearly didn't think it had stressed these points enough, sending its new press secretary, Sean Spicer, looking more than a little uncomfortable to face reporters.
This was the largest audience to ever witness an inauguration, period, both in person and around the globe. These attempts to lessen the enthusiasm of the inauguration are shameful and wrong.
Really? Let's see that comparison with Obama's inauguration in 2009 again. Spicer ended his briefing saying the press would be held accountable. It raises so many questions, but none were taken. In this, the first ever press briefing by the new administration. When Donald Trump addressed CIA employees, he didn't directly refer to the Women's March here in Washington, D.C., in cities around the U.S. and around the world. But it's pretty clear that these massive crowds directly behind the White House are now riling him. James Bays, Al Jazeera, Washington.